don't know very much are saying a lot of really nice things about your team. How do you manage the fact that there is a burden of expectation on these guys for the first time in a lot of ways?
It goes back to exactly what Dan just said, speaking about the excitement in the room when we get out there tonight. You focus on what you know you've done. You focus on the process and getting better every single day. Yes, there are a lot of people saying a lot of things. We haven't played our first game yet, so we've got to continue to analyze what we're doing, right, what we can improve upon. And we've also had that whole locker room be in the same situation where you run off 9 straight and you're amazing, and then you drop 2 and they're wondering what happened. And so to not go up and down and back and forth with what's going to happen and just focus on our process is going to be a big key for this group of young men.
Well, kind of going off that, given the success of the preseason, the offseason acquisitions, is this the most excited you've been for an opening night starting season?
A friend of mine sent me a text message today, and it's like, I don't know if it's as much excitement as it is just gratitude. And I think, sometimes you get in this position, you get into the dog days of the season, and you forget how grateful we are to do this job, how blessed we are to do it, to be able to coach some of the best players in the world. And it's more gratitude for that, to start off the year fully healthy, and just to be around this group of young men and coaches, and just to be able to get to do this, for the 5th time.
Coach, unfair to sort of judge your offense from last year with the 3 significant injuries that you had, but the number was what it was last year. Not to read too much into the preseason, but you guys were the number 2 scoring team in the league in the preseason. What pleased you most, or what did you see in terms of improvement in your offense through your preseason?
I think there's small pieces that we've looked at without giving away all the things that we do to try to get our offense going. I thought the way in which we pushed the ball was a high priority, make or miss. I thought our guys, attacking the glass was a big priority. But more than anything, I think the way we shared the ball, I think the last game we might have had 33 assists, just our ability to move, make quick decisions, and not have to hold or hesitate with what we're doing. And that comes with the trust factor that these guys know that the open man gets the ball, we're making the right play.
Coach, how important is the first quarter tonight just to get out to a good start and get the crowd into it?
I think how we start the game is going to be very key for us. The first and thirds just is how we can come out, set the tone early, and that gets our guys a great amount of energy and trust in the work that we've put in.
Coach, coming into this season with spacing the floor, adding key guy in Desmond Bain over the summer, is there a target, like 3-point attempt number that you would like to see your team hit throughout this season when you look back on it?
No. I think it's the open man gets the shot, and we're not hunting them, but I think the more we can touch that paint and spray out and find guys for easy shots is what it can be our superpower, and I think that's what we're going to look towards.
Wow. Hey, Coach. Good to see you. Wanted to ask you you talked about sending guys to the glass, and it seems to be a huge strength of your team. A lot of other teams seem to be pushing that emphasis even in the preseason. Have you noticed that, a change maybe in people attacking the glass more, and is that a conscious effort on your side to send 3 guys, 4 guys on most possessions?
Yeah, we want to give ourselves an extra opportunity, and it is something that is happening throughout the league, and we talked to the guys about it a lot yesterday, not just the crashing, but how every team is trying to play. And it's easy to say it right away in training camp. You go through it, you're watching videos, everybody's saying we want to play faster, we want to defend, we want to be physical, we want to crash the glass. Everyone's saying it. It becomes the details that matter in it, and then it becomes the ability to make sure you're coaching it throughout the entire year.
Anything else? All right, thank you.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.